Go to see this man, James Turner, preach. He just had this gift for this. He had a gift for it. He didn't learn it. He wasn't taught it. He had a gift for it. And I wanted to go see him because he was just dramatic. I mean, he was just incredible. And so I would sneak off from concert scenes if I was near Memphis to go to Arkansas to see him preach. And so I just loved it. I just loved it. And so this woman, Mary, says, you know, you're going to be wonderful. And I'm going like, come on, let's go to the bar and get a drink. She said, you're going to be this wonderful Pastor Al, and you're going to have a wonderful flock of people, and I mean, you're going to have a worldwide ministry, and you're going to, I said, lady, you crazy. I'm not going to be nobody's preacher. Believe me. 20 years later, look at me. I mean, you know, I'm a preacher. I mean, I've been a preacher 28 years. But, I mean, I love it, and I wouldn't have missed it for the world. But that happened to me in Anaheim, California. I was actually really, truly born again, and which is a converting of the mind, soul, and okay. So I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I just didn't know. I was completely lost then. And I think it started from me going to sleep thinking we're drinking champagne. All these girls are on the Disney plane that they sent up to San Francisco to get us. We all climb on here with all these instruments. We're flying across the Rocky Mountains. Now it's 12:30 midnight. I said, what's this dang thing running to one of these cotton-picking mountains and kill us all? And I says, boy, you got to be ignorant. Look at here, champagne bottles all over it, like a rock band. That's just the way it was. So I says, that's dangerous. Now, when I wake up again, I'm a new creature, as they say, and I'm wondering, what does this mean? I was overseas in Europe for 28 days, and I came back to America. And all these girls are jumping up on stage and grabbing me and kissing me. And I said, hey, come on, cut it out. Quit it. Leave me alone. And and I started singing this Let's Stay Together song. And they was all up on the stage just hugging you. And the security's out there. I said, what's wrong with these stupid people? What's the matter? He said, haven't you heard about your song that's released in America? I says, no, I've been overseas for 28 days. What's wrong with these people? He said, Al, they love you. They think it's wonderful. I said, they love me? Really? I said, well, you make me feel. I mean, I'm a ham, you know. Cook me. And that's the way it was, yes. It was just a gospel group that I suppose he found out that we could sing. We didn't know it. So, I mean, I listened to one of those tapes, you know, back at the time, and it's just like, I don't know. I wasn't developed. I was just coming into, my brother always did all the lead singing. So, you know, I don't know what I was doing, really. I was just fitting in the group, you know, as long as I got a new suit. That was it. My father is like very stern, and we have a gospel group here, and you're listening to this junk. And I'm going like, yeah, but Dad, listen to this guy hit these high notes. Jackie Wilson. Your love keep lifting me. He said, I'm going to lift you right out of here. So 8 years I went without singing the music. I just didn't. So I met a lady through Betty Berger named Audrey Williams. And I found out that she's Hank Williams' wife. Hank is deceased now. So she says, you need some direction. And so she took me up to the Smoky Mountains, rented a chalet, a cabin, left me with the keys. And I said, where are you going? And she says, I'll see you in about 6 or 7 days. She gets in the Cadillac and goes down the hill. I says, but she's gone. So I go back to the refrigerator and I look and I see there's 2 boxes, cartons of water, but there's no food. I'm going like, but she's gone. Okay, I drink water, I guess 7, 8, 10 days. And I had to, I guess, pray and say, well, now, look, what are you doing to me? You gave me these songs. People say I can't sing them. Al, it's about love. It's about families staying together. It's about husband and wife breakup and turn around and make up. And it's about children and the family and then going on vacation. It's about sticking together, hard times, bad times, good or bad. It's about all of it. It's about their life songs. Well, now that I understand what I'm supposed to be doing, yeah, at first I didn't know what I was doing. And I was going mad because I really just didn't know what to do. I don't know how to live. I don't want to live two lives. One has got to be a lie and one has got to be truth. So I said, no. This is just a new ministry. I want you to carry it, if you will, carry it. And I says, well, what do you want me to do? He says, well, I want you to carry my name and the amazing grace. Everything's going to be all right. Put your song in there. I said, okay. And Amazing Grace. And then do a little bit of Nearer My God to Thee, and then go into Let's Stay Together. I said, well, why am I doing this? He said, well, because they're not going to stand still, Al, for you to preach no 45-minute sermon. So you got to understand, you got to put it in a entertainment. So we went to see this minister who's very, very, very wise, Blair T. Hunt. And he says, Al, the audience is like, they are sick. I says, they're sick. He says, oh, yeah. But they don't know they're sick, Al. I said, okay. I said, well, what do you want me to do? He said, they need a pill, which is the medicine. I said, okay. He said, but they want the can of meat that you have in your hand. I said, can of meat? He said, yeah. He said, open the can. I opened the can. He said, take the pill and stick it down in the meat. I said, okay. And then toss it to the people. They get what they want, but they get what they need. How did I discover? That took 1.5 years, 2 years of cutting box top songs, Beatles songs, When a Man Loves a Woman songs, James Brown songs. I mean, we just had to cut all these different. Willie was trying to find Al. So after a while, he started telling me, sing like Al. And I'm going like, how's that? And he says, well, don't you know you're Al? And I'm going like, I don't know what you're talking about. Sing like Al Green. I says, I don't know how Al Green's supposed to sing. He said, well, you should cut the record, sing like that. I'm going like, I don't know what that means. So I said, you just turn the machine on. So I kept saying, I'm so in love with you. He said, no, sing like Al. I says, I'm so in love with you, baby. And he said, no, sing like Al. I says, this man is driving me up a tree. I think I won't even put no emotion on it. I won't sing like nothing. I'll just sing, okay, run the machine. I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is all right with me. He said, that's Al. I'm going like, God, could you save my ears, please? Sing like that. That's it. And that's how that started. He's a brother, he's a friend, he's a mentor, he's all these wonderful things that I really needed at the time. Well, we had this concert in Texas, and I was the singer, and Willie Mitchell was the band. Now, why this guy booked this like this, we don't know. Willie don't even know. So Willie Mitchell is the band, so we had to rehearse at 3 o'clock. And so Willie went to the bar to get a drink, and I started to sing this song. He said, wow, this guy can sing. And I'm going like, I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but whatever it is, you know what I mean? Let's just do the song. We kept going the song, and he just kept saying, boy, this guy can sing. Al, I'd like to invite you to Memphis. I said, okay, for what? He says, see the studio. I think I could make you an artist. I said, how long would that take? He says, about 18 months. I said, don't have time. I went back to Michigan. My dad says, Al. I said, yes, Father. Well, what is it? He says, pick one girl, not 10. I says, oh, yes, that, Joyce, you come on. I mean, I was just like anyone else. I mean, I didn't know. I'd go into the room and these guys is doing this white stuff here. I'm going like, what's that? They said, would you like some? I said, nah, I don't think I want to do that. What is that? I don't know, and so therefore I'm in Detroit, and I'm over to maybe I shouldn't mention names, but I'm over to a very prominent person's house in the bathroom with, I maybe shouldn't mention because she's an artist too. So, so when some of this, I'm going like, what I got to do? She says, I said, maybe I better let that alone. I'm crazy enough as it is, besides trying to get high. I mean, I'm already, We were just local until we put out this song, Backup Train, and that was like 68, 69. Al went off to sing by himself, and the Creations didn't go because they had jobs, wives, families, and all. And I wanted to go, so I went. And my manager, Lee Lyons, great Lee, drove us to New York in an Oldsmobile, driving in a car, would you believe? And that started that, yeah. But I couldn't follow it up because I didn't know the game. I didn't know what do I need to follow this up with. So 2 years now go by and I don't have a record. And that's when I meet this crazy man named Willie Mitchell. Willie himself was in very low-key mood, and he was like taking himself out real fast because number one, he lost his brother to cancer, and then next he lost his wife for 53 years, Anna Barbara, to cancer, and he was like drinking vodka like. I suppose trying to drown his emotional feelings about all this. And I says, you know something? I got to do something. And I saw him, and he was stone drunk. I said, Willie, how you doing? He said, oh, hell, Al, I'm doing pretty damn good. I said, I can see that. I said, I know what. He wants to cut pop music, and he wants me to sing it. That's what I do. I said, Willie, we're going to start a new album next Monday. He said, that'll be the day. Because he never believed it, right? So when I showed up, he said, oh, damn, he actually showed up.